Hey gang, it's Jay, and today we're going to be talking about ration kits. I don't know about a lot of you guys, but I know myself, I like to keep a lot of things prepackaged. I call them sustainment kits, where I have 3 days worth of prepackaged food, or being able to just throw in my pack and go. And if it's whether it's a 3-day trip, 6-day trip, 10-day trip, whatever it may be, you take the appropriate amount of ration kits with you and toss them in your pack and off you go. Throw them in the back of the car, throw them in a day pack for an outing, whether it's with the guys, with scouts, with the family, whatever it may be. But the idea is to have a prepackaged kit that you have approximately 2,000 calories per person, and 2,000 calories per person per package per day, give or take. I mean, you can make it however you want, kind of like a homemade MRE almost. You can choose cold, hot. Once again, it's up to you, however you want to make it. So we're going to sit down here in a moment. I'm going to open up my pack and pull the one out that I threw in there for today, and go through it and show you what I like, what you can decide what you may like, but it's a fun idea to go through for just overall preparedness and for keeping your kits packed. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun and hopefully informative. So keep watching. Thanks. All right, here. So you've been out for the day. It's time for a rest break. Time to put some nutrition back in your body and drink some water, get some things going. So you need to get some energy for the rest of the day. One of the things that I like doing, and I've been practicing this through the years, is I like putting together ration kits. So I prepackage these at home. One of the great things you can do is a dollar store is a great opportunity for putting these together. You can really get a whole lot of food for not a whole lot of money. It may not be the best food, but hey, we're talking calories here, right? We're not talking vegan diets or anything like that. So depending upon how you like to prep things, you can do food that needs to be heated, food that can be eaten cold, things that can have there's no prep whatsoever, things that are quick and easy. I kind of like to go a little bit of both ways. I like things that are quick and easy and that I can eat on the go. My philosophy has always been, when you get up in the morning, it's a granola bar and a cup of coffee, hit the trail. Lunch and snacks are kind of spread all throughout the day, and I don't sit down for a meal until dinner time or after camp is prepped. That's my philosophy on it. That way I can get a lot more done throughout the day. I keep that constant energy going by constantly eating little things throughout the day. So my lunch is kind of spread out between right after breakfast or right before dinner. I'm constantly snacking there. So I wanted to show you guys what I do for putting these, like I said, I call them sustainment packages. Sustainment packages become a sustainment kit. I refer to it that way, especially if there's 3 or more meals or 3 or more days worth of food put together. So you can see here, just a Ziploc bag. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Very simple. And that is 1 day's worth of sustenance there for keeping you going. Start off, I like ramen noodles. For whatever it is, I like them. It always fills me up. And it's a good calorie producer too. I mean, two servings per container, and it's considered 390 calories per container. So I mean, that right there is a good portion of calories for throughout the day there. Are they the healthiest for you? Probably not. But at the end of the day, to get a big rush like that really helps with just being able to recoup your energy overnight, so you're ready to go the next day. Plus it's warm. You can eat them cold as well. It doesn't take much prep time. You can add things to it. I also keep a thing of instant noodle soup because I will add that to this. to help thicken it up. Makes it a little bit heartier. Can be done real quick. If you just need a little warm pick-me-up, I'll do the cup of soup. But I plan on packaging, putting them together for one hearty meal for myself. I talked about breakfast. I'm a big coffee drinker. I like my coffee, so I do some of the instant coffee mixes. The Taster's Choice French Roast, there's the House Blend, I don't have them in this particular kit, but Cafe Bustelo is another one that's personally my favorite. I like the taste of that, so I have enough here for 4 cups throughout the day. If I need an extra strong shot of caffeine in the morning, or in the middle of the day to work up a quick brew, I'll put 2 of them in one cup, and that gets me going really well. We talked about breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater. I'm not at home, I'm not on the trail. But I do like something that's quick and easy, something that does not have to be cooked. That's less work in the morning and more time that I can be spent getting ready to hit the trail or breaking down camp or making sure things are ready to go. So I like these Quaker Oats peanut butter bars. Calorie-wise, trying to remember what it is, it's 250 calories per bar. So that's a quick and easy one to eat and to get started to go for the day. That and a cup of coffee and I'm good. I also do a couple of extra granola bars. You can do all kinds of flavors. Dollar Store has these. I think they're 5 or 6 for $1. These, I'll buy these and then get some of the peanut butter cups and I'll dip these in it while I'm on the go. Tons of calories, tons of protein, good fats. Things to keep you going throughout the day, so that for me works out really well. Once again, it's something I can eat on the go. Next, and these are things that I'll keep stuff like this in my pockets, or I'll put them in my chest rig because I can pull out of it as the day goes on. But I have these little tiny nut bars. They make some that are sesame seeds, some that are cashews, some that are peanuts. But I'll open one of these up to show you. But these are 90 calories per bite. I like eating these things. They're quick and easy. You pop them in, drink some water, and keep on going. But you can do it on the go once again. And then I always throw a whole bunch of Slim Jims in with my kits. I like eating those throughout the day. They're salty. That's always a good thing, especially in hot climates where you're sweating a lot. You need to replenish that salt intake. Slim Jims work out really good for that. Plus you can cut them up and put them in your ramen noodle soup or your chicken noodle soup, and it just enhances the flavor a little bit, which I suppose ramen can use from time to time. I always keep a spoon in my kits. You never know when you're going to lose a spoon or someone else needs one, so you end up with throwaway spoons, so I like putting those together. But that's kind of it. That's kind of my ration pack idea. Once again, that is just for one day. That is for me. I'm not a big eater at home, so I'm not going to be a big eater on the trail. I know through the years what works really good for me, what doesn't work really good for me. But I know what's important. And what's important is the proteins and the fats, the calories, and being able to replace those salts that you lose throughout the day from sweating, especially if you're working really hard. It's a small package. It's easy to keep track of. They're easy to pack. Throw 3 of these in a medium-sized stuff sack and you're good to go. There's no... Your garbage instantly goes back in the package, so it's not even like you have a whole lot of cleanup there. Grab whatever you need out of it, throw it back in your pack. And I like to keep it easily accessible if I need it, so it's in an outside pocket for grabbing during the day. If I need to do that, if I'm not carrying them in my chest bag or in my pockets, cargo pockets. If you're wearing cargo pants, that's a great spot to keep those kinds of things. You can just snack as you go. You'll realize I think how much more energy you have throughout the day and how much less sluggish you'll feel throughout the day if it's just that you just keep eating that little bit as the day goes on. So that's it. That's what I got. But package those together. Make a lot of them. Make a bunch of 3-day kits so you have your sustainment kits. And when you're heading out, just you grab one of those, throw it in your ruck, and off you go. So if it's a day trip, you just toss in one in there. If it's a overnighter, go ahead and throw the full kit in there. Have 3 of them so that you know you're good to go. You never know when something happens, and it's part of being prepared. Like I said, whether it's scouts, your personal life, activities, being prepared is a big part of it. So that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two. And we'll touch base with you soon. Everyone stay safe and stay active. Thanks, gang.